Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. We are looking for a chief cook to serve on our container vessel, and we would like to know more about your background, skills, and experience. Could you please introduce yourself?
Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Zero, and I have been working as a cook at sea for more than 15 years. I started my career as a messman and gradually advanced to chief cook. I have served on different types of vessels, including bulk carriers and container ships, where I was responsible for planning menus, managing provisions, supervising galley staff, and ensuring food safety standards. I am confident that my experience in international cuisine, my ability to manage multicultural crews, and my commitment to hygiene and nutrition will contribute positively to your company.
Can you tell us about your career journey in the maritime industry?
I began as a messman, assisting with cleaning and basic food preparation. Over time, I gained experience in cooking for large crews, managing provisions, and supervising galley operations. My dedication and ability to adapt to different vessels helped me progress to chief cook.
Why did you choose to become a cook at sea?
I enjoy cooking and working in a multicultural environment. At sea, I can combine my passion for food with the discipline of maritime life, serving crews from different backgrounds and ensuring they feel at home through meals.
What types of vessels have you worked on?
I have worked on bulk carriers, container ships, and accommodation vessels. Each type of vessel has unique challenges, such as voyage duration, crew size, and provision management, which gave me broad experience.
How many years of experience do you have as chief cook?
I have served as chief cook for X years, during which I managed galley operations, supervised assistants, and ensured compliance with food safety standards.
What is the largest crew you have cooked for?
The largest crew I managed was about 30 people. It required careful planning of menus, portion control, and efficient use of provisions to avoid shortages.
How do you adapt to cooking for multicultural crews?
I learn about their food preferences and cultural restrictions. For example, I prepare halal meals for Muslim crew members and vegetarian options when required, ensuring everyone feels respected.
What is your specialty cuisine?
My specialty is Asian cuisine, particularly Indonesian and Filipino dishes, but I am also skilled in Western meals such as pasta, roasts, and baked goods.
How do you handle long voyages with limited provisions?
I plan menus carefully, prioritize durable ingredients, and use preservation techniques like freezing and vacuum packing to extend shelf life.
What motivates you in this profession?
Providing nutritious meals that boost crew morale motivates me. Food is essential for maintaining energy and mental health during long voyages.
How do you maintain discipline in the galley?
I set clear rules for hygiene, punctuality, and teamwork. I lead by example and ensure assistants understand their responsibilities.
How do you ensure food safety on board?
I follow HACCP principles, maintain proper storage temperatures, and conduct regular inspections of the galley and provisions. What steps do you take to prevent foodborne illness? I ensure proper cooking temperatures, avoid cross-contamination, and train assistants in hygiene practices.
How do you manage waste in the galley?
I separate biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste, follow MARPOL regulations, and minimize food waste through portion control.
How do you handle expired provisions?
I check expiry dates regularly and discard items that are unsafe, while reporting shortages to the master.
How do you ensure the galley meets inspection standards?
I maintain cleanliness, keep records of provisions, and conduct daily checks to ensure compliance with company and port health regulations.
How do you train assistants in hygiene?
I provide daily reminders, demonstrate proper cleaning techniques, and monitor their performance closely.
How do you prevent cross-contamination?
I use separate cutting boards for meat and vegetables, sanitize equipment, and enforce strict hand-washing rules.
How do you manage galley inspections by port authorities?
I prepare documentation, ensure cleanliness, and cooperate fully with inspectors.
How do you handle food allergies among crew?
I ask crew members about allergies, label food clearly, and prepare alternative meals when necessary.
How do you plan menus for long voyages?
I balance nutrition, variety, and cultural preferences, ensuring meals are satisfying and sustainable.
How do you calculate provisions for a voyage?
I estimate based on crew size, voyage duration, and average consumption, adding a safety margin for delays.
How do you ensure balanced nutrition?
I include the proteins, carbohydrates, vegetables, and fruits in every meal, avoiding excessive fried foods.
How do you handle unexpected shortages?
I adjust menus creatively, using available ingredients to maintain variety and nutrition.
How do you handle provisions during emergencies?
I ration food carefully, prioritize essentials, and coordinate with the master for his supply.
How do you handle crew complaints about food?
I listen respectfully, adjust menus when possible, and explain limitations due to provisions.
How do you supervise galley assistants?
I assign tasks clearly, monitor their work, and provide feedback to improve performance.
How do you resolve conflicts in the galley?
I mediate calmly, encourage teamwork, and remind everyone of their shared responsibility.
How do you communicate with the master about provisions?
I provide regular reports, highlight shortages, and suggest resupply options.
How do you ensure smooth cooperation with other departments?
I coordinate meal times with deck and engine schedules, ensuring crew efficiency.
During APSC inspection, how do you demonstrate that the galley and food storage areas comply with international safety and hygiene standards?
As chief cook, I ensure that the galley and storage areas are always maintained in a clean and organized condition. During a PSC inspection, I present records of provision checks, temperature logs for refrigerators and freezers, and cleaning routines. I also make sure that food is properly labeled with expiry dates and that waste is segregated according to MARPOL regulations. By showing both documentation and the physical condition of the galley, I demonstrate compliance with hygiene and safety standards required by international conventions.
What role does the chief cook play in ensuring compliance with the Maritime Labour Convention MLC during PSC inspections?
As chief cook, I am responsible for providing meals that are nutritious, varied, and culturally appropriate. During PSC inspections, officers may ask about crew diets, food quality, and meal schedules. I ensure that menus are balanced with proteins, carbohydrates, and vegetables. I also keep records of menu planning and provision management to show that the crew receives adequate nutrition. By maintaining high standards of food service, I directly contribute to compliance with MLC requirements, which PSC officers often verify.
If PSC officers identify deficiencies in the galley, such as poor hygiene or expired provisions, how would you respond as chief cook?
If PSC officers identify deficiencies, my first step is to acknowledge the issue respectfully and cooperate fully. I would immediately take corrective action, such as discarding expired provisions, deep cleaning the galley, or retraining assistants on hygiene practices. I would also report the deficiency to the master and document the corrective measures taken. Transparency is very important during PSC inspections, so I would explain the steps being implemented to prevent recurrence, such as stricter monitoring of expiry dates or more frequent inspections of storage areas.
Why should we hire you as chief cook?
My extensive experience, ability to manage provisions, leadership skills, and commitment to hygiene make me a reliable candidate who can ensure crew satisfaction and health during voyages.
What is your greatest strength as a chief cook?
My greatest strength is my ability to plan and manage provisions efficiently during long voyages. I am very detail-oriented when it comes to calculating food supplies, organizing storage, and ensuring that meals remain nutritious and varied even when fresh ingredients become limited. I can supervise the galley assistants, train them in hygiene practices, and maintain discipline in the galley. These strengths ensure smooth operations and contribute directly to crew welfare and morale.
What is your weakness?
My weakness is that sometimes I spend too much time focusing on small details, such as perfecting the presentation of meals or double-checking storage arrangements. While this ensures high standards, it can occasionally slow down my workflow. However, I am actively improving by setting priorities, using checklists, and delegating tasks more effectively to my assistants.
Thank you for sharing your experience. Before we finish, do you have any final words about why you are the right candidate for this chief cook position?
Thank you for the opportunity. I believe my experience in menu planning, food safety, and leading galley staff makes me well prepared to serve as chief cook on your vessel. I am committed to maintaining high standards of hygiene, providing nutritious meals, and supporting crew welfare. I look forward to contributing positively to your team.